75 of the workforce is not going to work. And I must appreciate the
Before he
outreach
makes
of the
any
senior.
further comments.
Come on, please.
I was the one who said we have arrived at a settlement. Mr. Sibal did not initiate this.
Let him at least complete his submission. Then he can have. Yes.
So,
No, he can't. I agree with my learned friend, my lord. Doctors can't be demonized like this.
They're making a lot of allegations, my lords. 3,000 senior
I've made
doctors.
no allegations.
It's an
It's a number.
The fact that
allegation.
there are
Ask them
10,000
what the
junior doctors and 3,000 senior doctors.
That's
Correct.
That's all that he has pointed
That's
out.
all I've said. I've said made no allegation. Now, there's all that and senior doctors have been actually doing a lot of hard work. We appreciate what's happening.
Thank you, but we're not on strike, sir. So
For
this should
God's
really,
sake,
the numbers
shut up.
for the last from the
Why?
media.
No repetition between lawyers. Please let Mr. Sibal complete.
I'll leave it.
If we allowed you to complete now, let
Great,
him
I'll leave it.
respond.
So, this is the state of affairs today, and she's also publicly said, we won't take any action against you. But if the junior doctors don't go back to work, what is to be done? And their demands, see their demands.
But
everything
see, this
that-
is not.
Come on, please do not.
Representing
Now, Mr. Sibal, we want to know one basic thing. After our last order, we had said that, look, set up adequate security
Yes, we
apparatus.
got an affidavit to that effect. I showed
Now,
you.
what have you done?
Yes,
Let's
yes.
start with Ajikar itself,
let's-
Ajikar
In
Hospital.
consultation with
What-
CISF.
Tell us what steps have been taken to improve
Yes,
the safety and the security at the
yes, yes,
Ajikar
we
College.
give the affidavit. We just give it to you. Yes, yes, we've done that.
File this
We
affidavit.
filed this, we circulated
Apart
it
from
yesterday.
budgetary allocation, what steps have you taken on the ground?
Yes, Malas, yes, we're showing it to your lordship. We gave that, circulated it yesterday, Malas.
Of 2020.
Can I have, I'm not concerned, but if you can give me a copy for completion.
Through the health
I'm not
department,
served.
Malas, this affidavit was filed through the health department. Just give it, keep copies. Keep
None of
copies
us
now.
have
I
copies, my
don't think
lords.
we have, but I'm not concerned with that, but copies.
May I have a copy, please?
Usko to de do.
This concerns the junior doctors.
Now, Malas, kindly see.
My lords,
Mr.
this is
Sibal,
not
may I-
confidential. May we all have copies?
Mr. Sibal, may I have a copy, please?
May we all have copies, sir?
Yeah, give copies. Don't have copies for everyone. We'll give it to you. I'll just read
Yes,
it out
you have
and
to
then.
address the court on
we
this
don't-
issue.
Why don't you share
You are
one copy with them
intervening.
so that, they can
What is-
between themselves.
What is the difficulty in sharing a copy with me?
Yeah, I'm giving it to you.
You should have come to court with extra
Very
copies.
difficult, Malas.
All right.
Thank you. My lords, just a few things, my lords.
Then what,
Yes, yes, my lord. Now,
Mr. Sibal, what we will do is that these four areas, two CCTV and restrooms we have already covered.
Yes.
F to I, this is something which we will ask the government to consider
It's
and
already there. Existing committees are already there.
we'll just see if
my lord,
if it
this
is not there.
incident would not have happened.
Yeah, yeah, we
These-
put it. It's
These
there.
conditions had been put in place. Let's be clear. Let them not be in denial. That's our only demand. We have no other demand, my lord. Don't be in denial.
We're not denying it.
Behalf of a meeting
Yeah.
took place on 16th September 2024 between the.
No, Malas, live streamed is not there, Malas. They've asked for live streaming, Malas.
They're satisfied with the meeting. We don't want live streaming. We're
Just-
satisfied
Correct,
with
correct.
what has
I
taken
did
place.
say- I agree.
With
I'm
regards
just saying.
prayer B,
No, my lord, this
Please,
is not
let's
fair.
say-
Again, he's trying to demonize the doctors.
No.
Nothing else.
As
We went without the
All right.
precondition of
regards
live streaming.
prayer B, as regards prayer B, a meeting took place on 16th September 2024 between the Chief Minister and about 40 representatives of the West Bengal Junior Doctors Front. Full stop. A copy of the minutes of the meeting has been placed on the record. Full stop. Ms. Jaising, however, states that though prayer B contains a specific request for live streaming of the meeting, that was not insisted upon. And broad terms of settlement. We'll say broad terms of settlement have
Yes.
been arrived at
Yes,
in the
my lord,
course of
these
the
are broad
Yes.
terms of settlement.
Correct.
They wanted 40,
Where
40 of
we-
us went.
There's D and E relating to CCTV cameras.
My lord, your lordship needs to be told that one of the reasons they've not gone back to work is because it is their belief, rightly or wrongly, that those responsible for this disaster are still there. And these people on return will be victimized, my lord. We want some kind of assurance from this court that they will not be victimized on returning to work because they are still there. They are working in RG Core Hospital today. Today, my lord, they're working there.
The
And they're
chief minister has already made the statement
These are my instructions
publicly.
as well, my lord.
In the meeting yesterday, it is recorded.
That is why I chose my words carefully, not CBI administrative action.
Now-
My lord, for example, the principal has been suspended under the civil service rules.
This is not possible.
What's to apply? And one last thing I want to apprise you of. You know, there are statutes involved in the functioning of these institutions. One is the University Act, the other is the Medical Council Act, and the third is, of course, the Department of Science. All three have to take responsibility for what's been going on in the hospitals. Three statutory bodies have to be held responsible, my lord, for what has gone on over here. All the statutes have a provision in them for monitoring, each one of them, monitoring the functioning of every hospital. The state has a responsibility to monitor. The university has a responsibility to monitor. The medical council has a responsibility to monitor. And my prayer A concerns those three statutory bodies. I'm not interfering with the work of the CBI at all. And they are still there. They are still roaming around in the premises. My lord, you give us any guarantee, we are willing to take it and go back to work. Anything the court thinks is proper. I'm not putting any preconditions, my lord. Protect us. That's all. There's a pure psychosis right now,
This is correct, my lord.
and we want to go back to work. I want to make that clear.
If the chief minister has given insurance, Malads, then what more do they want?
What's the nature of the assurance? You tell us what is the nature of
The
it.
nature of the assurance, no action will be taken against them. No punitive action will be, what more can be said? Well, join work,
Point.
Question of
join work, Malad.
Making a separate point.
what punitive action will be taken against those who did this to us?
That's a matter of.
What will we
That's-
do to them?
Yeah, come on,
We are seized the matter.
yes.
Yes.
Once we have material, this is exactly the area which the CBI is monitoring. Namely, what was the other instances of corruption
Yes.
in these hospitals?
My lord, it's not
Just
just
one
a
second,
question of corruption.
Just please understand what we are, don't allow us to complete what we are saying. One, what is the nature of financial irregularities at Ajikor itself? Two, was there any acts of commission and omission in the performance of duties by these doctors, by the principal? Third, was there any attempt to cover up what happened or to hush up the crime? So a variety of issues is being
And
explored.
what is there a
We are-
nexus between them and the West Bengal Medical Council? Is there a nexus
are-
between them and the department? Is
We
there
are-
a nexus between
Jaising,
them and the university?
One second. We are seized of the matter. We are not leaving your prayer be. Mr. Sibal, we'll record Mr. Sibal's statement that the Chief Minister of West Bengal has assured the doctors, and which he reiterates before us, that no punitive or adverse action shall be taken against the doctors who are returning back to work in pursuance of your statement.
Very well, my lord. we are
But they
giving
must
some
return
right
to
that.
work, Malad, is not as.
Let it be recorded, my lord. Let it be
But
But they
recorded.
must return to work.
Responding,
Confidence building
uh,
enable us to persuade them to
Indira
go
Jaising,
back to work.
Learned Senior Counsel, has earnestly requested the court to record an assurance that no punitive action, that no punitive or adverse action shall be taken against the doctors who return to work, particularly having regard to the fact that the concerns of the doctors were over the lack of safety and security. And as a matter of fact, there is an ongoing investigation to determine as to whether there were any financial irregularities in regard to the work at the public hospital. Full stop. Mr. Kapil Sibal and Senior Counsel appearing on behalf of the state of West Bengal states that an assurance was held out by the Chief Minister to the junior doctors, Joby Front Head, which is now reiterated before this court that no adverse or punitive action shall be taken against the doctors who return to work
For the cease work, Malad, obviously.
for the period during which they were
With
absent.
the caveat, my lord, it will enable them to say, we are failing you. You don't have enough marks. Your lordship will confine it only to adverse action.
Now, we have said adverse action
Yes.
occasioned by their abstention from work.
That's all, that's all.
By the extension
No
of
adverse
work, my lord, this is a
My
regular
lords, if I
feature
may
of-
clarify what
Malad,
Ms.
may I-
Jaising is saying.
Malad, may I now?
My lords, if
take-
I may briefly clarify what Ms. Jaising is saying.
We have also said that they are going to constitute a confidential grievance redressal mechanism. We
They
have
must also, Malad,
That
she said that we'll have a general body meeting. They already said so.
You come back
This
to
has
us
been recorded.
with even one such concrete case and we will take it.
Malad, Malad, may I give, Malad, I think,
May I mention an IA?
Malad, may I have a chance? Malad?
Yes.
Mullah, they have said that there will be a general body meeting, Mullah, and then they will join work, Mullah. So as to when that will happen, Mullah, we must know. Because
I'm sorry, Milord, I can't give a date.
Your Lordships, may I make
Um,
my
it means what?
Our order,
Yes.
the last order, we are not modifying our last order.
Okay. Okay.
We have given, we have passed an order last time.
Right.
We are not modifying that order.
Very good.
We have created conditions for them to come back to work.
Yes. Yes.
We have recorded their assurance
Yeah.
that now that you have said that there will be no vindictive or adverse action, they will take a decision to come back to work.
Yes.
Let them now do whatever they have to do to implement that assurance and come back to work.
Yes. So this must not be open-ended. It should not be. The strike of doctors, I wish, Mullah, I'm sure that we'll be able to come to.
We held a meeting with the doctors yesterday.
Yes. Yes.
And
But they have not agreed.
Jaising said that there's a settlement. There's a settlement.
But they have said we will come back to you whether you want to go back to work or not.
Second, my lord, I'm here to address you on that question. If he has the patience to listen. My lord, in my respect, sorry. I'm sorry, my lord. I'm sorry. I
That's
just got a
all
bit carried away. My apologies to Mr. Sibal. My lord, I'm referring to the previous order of this court, para 16 and para 17. This court expressed an expectation that the doctors will go back to work by 5th of September of 5th of September 2024. Now, my lord, in the order recorded by this court, your lordships have already recorded that some of the preconditions for safety at work have not been provided till today. Nevertheless, my lord, in the spirit of, what should I say, honoring the order of this court, my lord, we did agree to a meeting. 40 of them met the chief minister yesterday. I would like this settlement to come on the record. It's in the nature of a settlement.
You got it here.
Signed, no, not to my knowledge, my lord, it's not there, but if it's there, it's the same one. Just check if it's the same one, my lord.
Minutes of the meeting, right?
Same thing. It's the same thing.
Very well. Now, my lord, I would like to read this out one by one.
So we've already read it.
All right.
It's the same document,
Very
right?
well, my
Which
lord.
is signed by all the doctors.
There are issues in this document that I'd like to bring on the record. I'd like to address, because I would like to say, and I've filed this intervention. I'm sorry, I've not had time to file it in court. If you could just see the press, that's all. Just have a look at the press.